So enjoy. This is your time for you, your body and your mind. Standing on your mat. Just allowing yourself to focus on right now, this minute. Not what's happened today, not what's going to happen. It's really important in these times, in any times, to be able to calm our minds using our breath. A lot going on. But just use your breath to allow your mind to come into your room. Not your mind zooming all over the place, got to do this, got to do that, mind. Your calm mind, focused just on you right now, this minute. Breathing in, exhaling. Letting your shoulders drop down, feeling the piece of string pulling you up to the ceiling. You can take your hands onto your tummy and a hand onto your chest to allow the rise and fall of your breath. Breathing in, exhaling. And then take a hand onto your forehead and onto the back of your neck. You will feel yourself slightly rising up. And at the same time, feel your toes are spread on your mat. Your thighs are lifted, your abs are engaged, your chest is lifted, your shoulders are down. And then take both hands and take them onto your skull and just give your skull a rub. And then tap all over your head, as though it's raining on your head, as though we don't need that, but as though it is. And then take your thumb and your first finger onto your ears and give your ears a rub. And then the back of your jaw. The temples, the side of your eyes, just give them a rub. And then in between your eyebrows, just rub it there. And then bring your hands together in prayer position in front of you. Take a deep breath in, take your arms up, up, up. And exhale, and arms down. And again, deep breath in, arms up and out. And again, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, and exhaling. Good. And keep this going, feeling the stretch up and out. And again, breathing in and exhaling. And 4 more, really stretching up and out. And 3 more. And 1 more, big deep breath in. And exhale. Let your shoulders drop down and look round to your right. And breathe in, exhale and left. And right. And left. And then come back to center, bring your chin down towards your chest. Breathe in, exhale, look up to the ceiling, keeping your mouth closed. And look forward. Take your right ear over to your right side. And come back up and left ear over, so it's a head cross. Come back up, bring your chin forward. Breathe in, exhale, look forward, look up to the ceiling. Feel the stretch through your chin and look forward. Take your right ear over and come back up, and left ear over and come back up. And then let your head go round side to side, one way and then the other. And then come back to center and roll your shoulders round. Roll them round, really opening up your chest, really feeling that stretch. And bring them forward and back. And forward. And then bring your shoulders right up to your ears as though you've lost your neck. And let them go. And again, right up to your ears and let them go. And one more time, right up and let them go. Give your hands a good shake to your elbows and all the way through. And then let your arms come up and back, up and back. Really breathing in, exhaling, and back. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't come forward with your arms, and 1. And bring your hands together up above your head. Interlock your fingers. Push your arms up. That's it. Shoulders down. Don't let those shoulders rise up. Keep them away from your ears. And push forward. And then take your hands behind you. Interlock your fingers. Stretch your arms up. Chest lifted. Piece of string pulling you up to the ceiling. Abs engaged. And come down, roll your shoulders round and take your arms up and then bring them halfway down and up and halfway down. And 8, 7, 6, really using your biceps and your triceps. 5, 4, opening up through your chest, bringing your elbows back as you do so. 3, 2, and 1. And then let your hands drop onto your shoulders. This is for a certain person today. And roll your shoulders round. That's it. Good. And roll them the other way. Oh, today is such a good day to put this one in. And backwards. And forwards. And then finish with the back. And then take your arms down and feel those shoulders dropping down. Now take your arms round in string arms, something we do a lot. And another 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then take your arms out and go round with your arms out. But your feet are glued to the ground. Absolutely glued to the ground. So you're waking up through your spine, through your nervous system, wringing out any stresses and strains through your spine and through your nervous system, and breathing out any negativity, any toxins, breathing it away. 3, 2, and 1. And then take your arms up into Goddess again. And again, turn for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring your hands onto your hips. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, push your hips out to the right. Butt back, left and forward. So you're doing a hip turn. So turning through your hips, swap directions. And then take your hips side to side. That's it. Good. Abs engaged, chest lifted, piece of string pulling up to the ceiling. Take your arms up above your head, shoulders down, and come right up onto your toes. Feel that stretch up, shoulders down, breathing, and come down, bend your knees, come slightly forward. Bring your hands together and take your left elbow over to your right knee, look over your right shoulder. Breathe in, exhale, push through your feet, come back up and come back up onto your toes, feeling that box in between your arms, shoulders down. Breathe in, exhale, come down, bend your knees, take your elbows round and breathe in, exhale, push through your feet, come up and come up onto your toes again. And down and bring your elbows round and with your breath breathe in, exhale, come up, breathe in, exhale up onto your toes and exhale down, bend your knees, right elbow over and one more time, up, exhale up onto your toes and down, bend your knees, come down, left elbow over and come back up and last time coming up and down, bending your knees, bringing your hands across, right elbow over and come back up and then come down, bending your knees, coming slightly forward, holding it in chair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweeping forward, bringing your ribs onto your thighs, pushing your sitting bones up into the air. Take a deep breath in, bend your knees, bring your arms up, come back up and come all the way up. And again, breathe in, exhale, bend your knees. Breathe in, exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, exhale, straighten up your legs. And bend your knees, slowly come up, straightening up your legs. And again, fold forward, straighten up your legs, bend your knees, come up. And 3 more times. And twice more. And down, bend your knees, straighten up. Bend your knees, arms up. And one more. And come down, bend your knees, straighten up your legs. And down and up. And take your hands into Church Spire and go over into Half Moon. And come back up and go over to the other side. And come back up and then take your hands around in a spiral shape, come down and up into Half Moon, hands into Church Spire, up and over to the other side and then across and down and up and over and up and over to the other side. And then undo your hands, put them into a ball shape, come down and up. And 4 more times. And across and down and one more time and over and across and down and arms up and down and roll your shoulders round. Abs engaged, chest lifted, piece of string pulling you up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, raise your arms up. Now, anyone with any kind of sore back, please hold onto your back. Otherwise, go back, look back. And come back up, take your arms out. Look down one arm, look down the other. And come forward, eyes down the wall, eyes down the floor. And hang down, just hang down. Move your shoulders, feel the stretch through your shoulders, breathing. And then take your arms round, side to side, in the semicircle. Feeling the stretch through your legs, sitting bones going up into the air. And then come back to centre, bend your knees, push through your feet, coming up. And just going back into that back bend. And up, and arms out. Look down one arm, look down the other. Breathe in, exhale, eyes down the wall. Eyes down the floor. Take your hands around your elbows, pushing your elbows down towards the ground. And then go round side to side with your elbows in this position. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bend your knees, push through your feet. Slowly come up. Take your arms up above your head. Back into a back bend. Breathe in, exhale, come back up. Take your arms out, look down one arm, look down the other. And fold forward. Eyes down the wall, eyes down the floor. Coming back with down with as flat a back as possible. Folding over your hips. Bring your ribs down onto your thighs. And take your hands around the back of your legs. And bring your forehead down towards below your knees. Now feel that stretch up with your sitting bones. Feel you're pulling on the back of your legs. Feel how you're folded over from your hips, breathing. And then release it, bend your knees, and slowly, slowly come up. Take your arms up above your head, and arms down. And roll your shoulders round. And then come onto your mat. So you can take your left foot at a slight angle and your right foot into the instep and take a step forward. So your right foot is forward, your left foot is at a slight angle. You've got to find your balance, abs engaged. Your hips are pointing over there somewhere. Now bring your hips round. 3, 2, 1. Abs engaged, piece of string pulling you up, and take your arms up. Now look back just as much as you can, and then take a deep breath in. Exhale and fold forwards. Eyes down the wall, eyes down the floor. Now hold it down here. Some of you might come to here. Other ones might be able to come all the way down like this. Straight legs, whatever is right for you. And then breathe in. As you exhale, push into your feet. Bring your arms forward and come back up. And look back. And breathe in. Exhale and fold forward. Now remember, it's that fold over the hips. Coming forward. Breathing in. Exhaling, couple more breaths. And then take your arms up first, push through your feet as you come back up. And back. And one more time, take a deep breath in. Exhale and come forward. Eyes down the wall, eyes down the floor. Take your hands either side of your feet. Now breath per movement. Breathe in, exhale and up and back and forward and down. Good. And up and back and twice more. And down. Push through your feet and up and back and And one more time, breathe in, exhale and down. Push through your feet and arms up and back. And take your arms down and roll your shoulders round. And bring your right leg back to join your left. And take your right foot, take it at a slight angle. Take your left heel, place it in the foot and take the left foot forward. Abs engaged, that's it. And take your arms up. And look back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come forward. Eyes down the wall, eyes down the floor. Now hold it down here for 3 breaths. Whatever's right for you. Breathing in, exhaling. One more deep breath. And then push through your feet. Eyes up the floor, eyes up the wall. And back. And breathe in, exhale and forward. Breathing in, exhaling. 2 more deep breaths here. Really feeling the stretch through your legs, feeling that fold over your ribs, down your thighs. And push back up and back. And again, breathe in, exhale and forward. And now breath per movement, push into your feet, arms up and back. Breathe in, exhale and forward. Breathe in, exhale and up. And 3 more times with breath per movement, looking back, losing yourself in this movement. And down. And up, really opening up through your chest. This is a real autumn, winter practice. Forward, making sure that we're folding, but at the same time we're opening up. And 2 more. And 1 more. And come back up and back. And then come back to center, bringing your left leg back to your right. Taking a deep breath in, taking your arms up and out. And roll your shoulders round. Take a deep breath here. And exhale. And then come down onto your mat into child's pose. That's it. Good. Taking yourself forward, breathing. Forehead onto your mat. Arms forward, shoulders down, breathing. Take another 3 deep breaths here. And then move your arms round in a semicircle, placing the outside hand on top of the other hand and coming round to the other side. So sweeping your arms round like a child's pose, side turn, and round the other side, just going as far as is right for you, and around, and 1 more time, around, and then come back up onto all fours, wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and turn your hips just like we did when we were standing up. Just turn your hips round in a circle and take them the other way. And then come back to center. Make sure your abs are engaged, pulling in those abs, and push your butt back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come back up. And push your butt back. And up. And push back. Really feeling that stretch. Arms going slightly forward. And up. And 3 more times. 3, 2, and 1. And come back up. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pull in those tummy muscles and keep on pulling in until your spine goes up towards the ceiling. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down and look up, push through your chest. And breathe in, exhale and up. And down and look up. And keep this going, up and down and up and down. Just a couple more times, really getting that stretch up and down and up and down. And then coming back to center, knees wide, big toes together, push your butt back into wide leg child's pose. Arms forward, really feeling that stretch. With your arms forward, forehead on your mat, butt back, breathing. And then when you're ready, come up into a kneeling position. Abs engaged, chest lifted, piece of string pulling you up to the ceiling. And take your arms up, shoulders down. Take a deep breath in, exhale and come forward. Eyes down the wall, eyes down the floor, into hero. Take a deep breath in, exhale, come back up. Now, if you need to walk your hands up and down the mat, please do. Try and keep your butt on the back of your legs. So butt on the back of your legs, and if you need to walk your hands out, please do like that, coming forward. And the same, coming back up, come back up. If you need to walk your hands like this, please do. Arms up. And 5 more, forward. And up. With your breath, pulling in your tummy muscles, coming forward. And up. And again. And one more time. Forward. And up. And then place your hands together up above your head. And take a deep breath in. Keep your butt on the back of your legs. And come forward with your hands glued together. And let your little fingers drop to the mat. And then push your little fingers away from you. Breathe. Take 3 more deep breaths here. And then come back up. And undo your hands, come forward. And take your toes so that they're underneath you. And push yourself back with your toes underneath, butt back, forehead onto your mat, pushing your hands into the mat. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale, come up into down dog. Pushing your feet back. Feeling that down dog stretch. That your fingers are spread on your mat. Your arms are straight. Your spine in line with your neck's going through your shoulders. Your hips are lengthening away from you. You're breathing. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale. Keep your toes crunched underneath and push your butt back. Breathe in. Exhale. Push yourself back up into down dog. 3 deep breaths here. And come back down and push your butt back. And one more time for 2 deep breaths up here. Pushing up and back. Breathing in, exhaling, shoulders down, breathing. And then coming down and taking yourself onto your mat, stretching your arms forward as far as you can, stretching your legs back as much as you can. Well done. And then take your hands, take them underneath your shoulders, elbows in, and push yourself up into cobra, opening up your chest, really lifting up through your back, breathing, and come back down. And breathing, exhale, and lift yourself up again. Up and down. And one more time, just as far as is right for you, doing any further than that. Elbows in, don't force it. And lift yourself up into cobra. And down. Now, crunch your toes underneath and push yourself up into toe crunching child's pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, push yourself up into down dog. Breathe in. Exhale, come down. Release your toes. Push yourself into child's pose. Breathe in. Exhale, rise up your arms into hero. Well done. So we're going to put all that together. And forward. And forward on your mat. And stretch forward. And exhale into cobra. And down. And push yourself up into toe crunching child's pose. Breathe in. Exhale. Push yourself up. And come back down. Release your toes. Child's pose. Breathe in. Exhale and rise up. And keep this going. Forward. And forward on your mat. And stretch forward. Hands underneath cobra. And down. And in to toe crunching child's pose. Up into down dog. And down. Release your toes. And rise up. And 4 more. Good. Forward. And forward on your mat. And stretch forward. And cobra. And down. And toe crunching child's pose. Down dog. And down. And rise up. And 3 more sets. Forward. And forward on your mat. Stretch forward. Cobra. If anyone wants to do king cobra, which is, I can't do it obviously, but if you want to get your toes to your head, there's a couple of young uns on. Please do. And come back down. And then toes underneath. And push yourself up into down dog. And come down. And rise up. And twice more. And forward. And forward on your mat. Stretch forward. Cobra or king cobra if you want. And down. And toe crunching. Down dog. With your breath. Child's pose. And rise up. And one more time. And forward. And forward. And stretch forward. And cobra. And down. And toes underneath. And down dog. And down. And and rise up and stay up and just take your arms down. Breathing in, exhaling. And just take your arms up, rising up. Really feel that stretch up. Look up at your hands. And down. And again. And down. Really embracing our new winter, new times. Arms up and down. And one more time. Arms up. And this time, bring your arms round into eagle arms. Stretching through your shoulders, breathing. And then if you want to, do come forward, keeping your butt on the back of your legs. Coming forward. But if you want to just stay up, please do. And come back up. Place your hands onto your shoulders. So you're giving yourself a hug. You can feel your shoulders, really important to be able to do this. And then just go around side to side. And then take your arms up, raising up again. And take your left arm underneath your right, bring your hands together. Just settle here for a couple of breaths. And then come forward. And come back up. Place your hands onto your shoulders, pulling on your shoulders, pushing into the crook that you've created in your elbows and going around side to side. And then taking your arms up above your head again, feeling that stretch up. And then taking your hands behind you, interlocking your fingers. And only if you want to, coming forward and taking your arms up to really feel that stretch through your shoulders, opening up through your chest. And come back up and take your arms up and down. Roll your shoulders round and come forward and come up into down dog. Push yourself up into down dog. Feel that stretch. Feel how your fingers are stretched on your mat. Feel how your arms are straight. Your shoulders are down away from your ears. Your legs as straight as you can make them. You're pushing your heels down to the ground as much as is comfortable. And then go into runner's stretch. One and then the other. Coming up and down. We've already stretched our toes. This is stretching the Achilles, stretching through the calves. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bend your knees and bring your left leg in between your hands. Help it if you need to. Push the right leg back. Left knee in line with the left ankle. And then take the right knee down to the ground and push into that right hip. So the right hip is being pushed into, the left knee is in line with the left ankle. Has everybody got a stretch here? If you haven't, push this knee further back. And then take your arms up. Feel that stretch through the hip, breathing. Good. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands together and take your right elbow over, look over your left shoulder, just like we did earlier. Good. Now raise your left arm up into the air and place your right hand onto the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left hand to join the right on the inside of the left foot. Move the left foot out a little bit if you want to. And if you can and you want to, come down onto your elbows, but only if that is comfortable. Breathing in, exhaling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself back up. Bring the foot back in if you moved it out the way. Knee in line with the ankle. Take the right toes underneath you again and push yourself back up into deep lunge position. Now, if this feels too much, put your knee down again. Otherwise, push yourself up from here. Push yourself up, taking your arms up above your head. Hold it. Really feel that stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands together. Find that balance. And take your right elbow over to your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself back up and fold forward. And take the left leg back, down dog. And bend your knees and bring the right leg in between your hands. Good. Knee in line with your ankle. Breathe. And then let the left leg go down, the left knee go down to the ground and lift yourself up. Breathing. Push into your hip. Knee in line with the ankle. Take your arms up. Shoulders down. Breathe. And bring your hands together. And take your left elbow over to your right knee. Look over your right shoulder. That's it. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself back up. And take the left hand down. Keep the right arm up and look up to your right arm. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right hand down. Place it onto the inside of your right foot. Move the right foot out if you want to. And if you can, come down onto your elbows. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself back up. Bring the foot back in, knee in line with the ankle. Take the left toes underneath you and come up into deep lunge. Push into your feet and rise up. If you want to stay with the knee down, please do. And take your arms up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands together. And take the left elbow over to the right knee. Look over your right shoulder. 8. Don't worry if you fall out. Just come back in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself back up. And fold forward. And take the right leg back. Down dog. Well done. And come down. Push your butt back and take your arms down by your side. Breathing in, exhaling. Take another couple of deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, take your arms forward, push yourself back up into down dog. Now feel how those heels are coming down to the ground really well. Feel how your fingers are spread, your shoulders are down away from your ears. You're breathing, your tummy muscles are engaging. And feel how your thighs are engaged, pushing your knees out to the side. And then when you're ready, bring your left leg in between your hands. Take the right foot onto the floor at a slight angle. Straighten up the left leg as you come up. So make sure that left foot is straight, pushing into the left foot. That's it. And then take the left arm down for triangle. Breathing in, exhaling, looking up at the right arm. Good. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Bend your knee, turn the right foot, and take the left leg back, down dog. And then breathe in, exhale, bend your knees, and bring the right leg in. Left foot down to the ground, push yourself up. Straighten up the right leg. Feel that stretch out. And take the right arm down. Feeling that stretch for triangle. So you're looking at my back now because I had to bring my right leg forward. You're looking up, breathing, shoulder coming back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come round, bend the right knee. Take your hands either side of the right foot and take the right leg back, down dog. Breathe. Take another 3 deep breaths here, really feeling that down dog position, pushing your spine through. And then take a deep breath in, exhale, bend your knees, bring your body weight forward to help that left leg as you bring the left leg in. Take the right foot onto the ground, bend the left knee, and come up into warrior. Bending into the left knee, arms out. That's it, shoulders down. Good. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now either take the elbow onto the knee or else take the whole hand down. Just as far as you can. No weight on that right arm. Breathe. Good. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back up. And come round. And take your hands down to the floor. And take that leg out, that left leg out. Bend your knees and bring the right leg in. Push the foot onto the ground, the left foot, bend into the right knee as you push yourself up. Breathe. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the elbow onto the knee and reach up. And if you can, take the hand all the way down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left hand down, take the right hand either side, take the right leg back, down dog. Breathing in, exhaling, holding that down dog for 3 deep breaths. And then bend your knees and bring the left leg in. Place the right foot on the ground, come up and turn both sets of toes inwards. Arms out and come forward, eyes down the wall, eyes down the floor. Take your hands onto the floor wherever you can. Now, if that feels comfortable, do take your elbows onto the floor, and if that is comfortable, do interlock your fingers like this. Place your elbows on the floor and place your head, top of your head on the floor. Breathe. And then come back up. And just take yourself from side to side, bending one knee, bending the other, getting into that inner thigh. And then push both feet into the ground. Turn your toes inwards. Take one hand onto one ankle, the other hand onto the other ankle, and bring your forehead down towards the floor. Just towards, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn and take yourself back into deep lunge. Take your left leg back, down dog. And this time bring your right leg in. Push yourself up. And I'm just going to turn so I am facing you. So you're coming back up again. Take your arms out and take them into Goddess, just like we've done twice already today. Now turn one foot out and then gradually turn the other foot out as much as you can, letting your tailbone sink. Shoulders down, feeling that Goddess coming out in you, in all of you. Push those knees back, abs engage. It's also known as horse. You can choose what you feel like being. Abs engaged, tailbone dropping, hands into Goddess. Hold it. 8, 7, good. Let that tailbone drop. Some of you are a bit upright. Knees out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself back up. Turn and come down, hands down to the floor. Take that leg back into down dog and then come down and rest it out, arms down by your side. And we're going to put all those together. Breathing in, exhaling. Let's just take 3 more deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, flick yourself up into down dog. Feel that stretch. Feel how comfortable it feels. Feel it's no effort. Your fingers are stretched, your shoulders down away from your ears, your spine in line with your neck going through your shoulders. And then bend your knees and bring your left leg in between your hands. Place the right foot on the floor. Come up, straighten up your left leg, come down into triangle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right arm down. Left hand, other side of the foot. Turn your right foot. Left leg back. Bend your knees. Bring your right leg in. Push the left foot onto the ground. Push yourself up. Triangle. Right leg straight. Right arm down. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand down. Bend into the knee. Turn your left foot. Right leg back, down dog. Bend your knees, bring your left leg in. Keep the left foot, left knee bent, right leg straight, warrior. And then come down into whichever warrior feels right for you. Here or all the way down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right arm down. Bring the right foot back. Into deep lunge, left leg back, down dog. Bend your knees, bring your right leg in. Keep the right foot, right knee bent. Push yourself up, warrior. And then when you're ready, come down, elbows on your knee or come all the way down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, right hand, the other side of the foot. Turn your left foot. Right leg back, down dog. Breathe in, exhale, bend your knees. Bring your left leg in. Rise up, turning both sets of toes inwards. Arms out. And come forward. Taking your hands to the floor or to blocks. Bend one knee, bend the other. Inner thigh stretch. And then come back to center. Bring your top of your head onto the floor if you can. So just fold from the hips, coming down as much as you can. Take your hands onto your ankles. Push your sitting bones up into the air. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come round. Turn your front foot, turn your back foot. Take the left leg back, down dog. Bring the right leg in between your hands. Push yourself up. And turn your right foot out, bend into the knee. Turn your left foot out, bend into the knee. Let your tailbone drop as much as you can. Take your hands, arms into goddess, into horse. It's both of the right names. Good, everyone. Turn those feet out, let the tailbone drop. Feel like someone's pushing your knees backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Turn, come back, take your hands down, left leg back, down dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. And when you're ready, just jump your legs into your hands. Bend your knees, slowly come up. Take your arms up above your head and arms down. And roll your shoulders round. Abs engaged, chest lifted, piece of string pulling you up to the ceiling. So after that activity, I'm now going to ask you to balance for tree. So find your breath, shoulders down, and let your right leg come up for tree. Placing it wherever's right for you. Feeling that stretch, you can take it to here. If you want to bring it all the way across your body, please do. And then when you're ready, take your arms up. That's it. Good. Excellent. Lovely. Hold it. Good. Take another 3 deep breaths here. Really stretch up your arms, so we're no longer doing goddess. Stretch them up to the sky, that's better. Another couple of deep breaths. Do hold on to the side if you need to, that's no problem. And bring your hands together and let that leg go back down. And the other side, lift up the other leg. Just as far as is right for you. Bring your hands together. Do hold on to something if you need to, that's absolutely fine. And then take your arms up. Good. Let's take some deep breaths here together. Don't worry if you've fallen out, just come back in. 2 more deep breaths. Really noticing how you're reaching for the sky, but you're rooted to the ground. And then bring those hands together. Let the legs go, but leg go back down. Bring your hands together, take a deep breath in, take your arms up. And then feel your arms coming back and around, really opening up through your chest. Breathing in, looking up at your hands. And exhaling, bringing your arms back as far as you can. And keep this going 3 more times. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And down. Really opening up, embracing the new season. And one more time, big deep breath in. And arms down. Just stand, allowing the breath to come into your body. Noticing how stretched and lengthened you feel after today's practice. Take 3 deep breaths here. Notice how the breath goes up into your mind. So you are in control of your mind's not in control of you. And thank you very much for joining me for Monday evening yoga practice. Thank you very much. Well done, everyone. Brilliant, brilliant effort. I hope you feel